Speaking of Tasmania, where you are at the moment, with a good pair of binoculars, you might be able to spot 3 or so Chinese warships. What do you think they're up to?
Yeah, no, they're staying their distance. They're very scared of Tasmanians, mate. I'll tell you now. We have our own secrecy thing going on down here. They don't want to come anywhere, and it sure as hell don't want to come anywhere near the top when Jacqui Lambie's here. But mate, look, I want to keep everything really calm here. This is nothing new. I just want these Chinese people to know the Chinese are always trying to stick out their chest. You know, they're like the little boy that cried wolf. They never do the right thing. So if you're going to expect to tell them they're doing live firing, you know, they're not mates of ours. This is what they do. Quite frankly, I'm more worried about the money that we are wasting for those new submarines and that AUKUS deal, and knowing that right now, if there was a massive war around the country, we're not prepared to defend ourselves, and that really bothers me more than anything. And we need to be talking about that. And we should have a lot more missiles, long range and short range covering right around Australia. We just don't have that, and that is shameful in itself.
On that point, I know we've spoken about this quite a few times, but you've seen overnight that the Brits are now upping their defence spend to 2.5% of GDP by 2027. So it's another 28 billion, I think, per year. What level do you think we need to be getting at to increase our defence spending?
I think we don't need our defence spending, yeah, sure, but how about all the waste? If we stopped all the waste, we wouldn't have to lift our defence spending. And that's the truth of the matter, mate. That's what the embarrassment is here. So, you know, that's where we're at. Quite frankly, we're in an economic situation. People can't put bread and milk on their table. But if we stopped all that bloody waste in defence, my God, we would be a force to be reckoned with. And that's the truth.
So just a final one, and back to this defence breach, if you like, that Virgin pilot being the first to spot the live fire drills that you were talking about a short time ago. Should it be embarrassing that a commercial airlines pilot was able to pick it up before, say, Defence was, or is it just a fortunate coincidence that happened?
You know, what is embarrassing here, we've been talking about this for 4 days, and I haven't had what does he call himself, the Deputy Prime Minister, because that's more important than being called the Defence Minister of this country, has not come out and explained all this to the Australian people. He should be bloody absolutely ashamed of himself this morning. This bloke, and I'll call him out, is like a deer in the headlights. He's like a groupie around defence. Seriously, get him changed over and get rid of him. He can go and be the Deputy Prime Minister, but give me someone that's actually serious about being a Defence Minister. But if he wanted to calm people in the last few days, he could have done that. Okay. It is absolutely shocking what Richard Marles hasn't done.
All right, Jacqui, we are out of time, but good as always to talk to you. We'll chat again next week.